Hey, I had somebody contact me about this Kokanee tandem kayak. He wanted to get it out of his yard, and I came over to look at it. I only found this little piece of damage here, and then on the top I found another one. But it looks like it had some good use. But once I got it, didn't turn out so bad. Enjoy the video. Went and picked me up another kayak. This one's a 3-seater tandem. You can unsnap these, move the seat to the middle so you can ride by yourself. It's got a couple of little dings in it, but nothing I can't fix. Alright, what I've got here is the Lifetime Kokanee. What's cool about these seats is that you can snap them in, snap them out, and then you can move this seat over here for riding by yourself. It's got a couple little blemishes, like this is actually manufacturer BS, where the plastic is really thin. Look, I'm able to push that with my thumb, but that's not really a problem. If you're getting water in from there, you've got way bigger problems. It has right here, he slid it onto something sharp and it knocked a little chunk out of it, but for me that's an easy fix. I don't see any other damage on it. It's got these really nice venturi scupper holes where when the water goes by, it creates a little venturi, so it actually sucks the water out. The 2 hatch covers are missing, but he says he has them. He has them. He just didn't know which plastic bin he has them in, so he'll get them to me later. I'll believe it when I see it. But it's the Lifetime Kokanee 3-seater. Or it's a tandem. The Lifetime Kokanee has been repaired. I've also gone over the whole kayak and with a heat gun and removed as many of the scrapes and scratches that it had. I cleaned it. I coated the whole thing with UV protectant. Cleaned up the seats, readjusted the straps. I also treated the straps and the seats with the UV protectant. I was contacted by the guy I got it from, said that he found one of the hatches. He found one of the hatches and is going to look for the other one. I added a handle up here in the front. It's ugly, but it works. This isn't really great bungee, but it was something that was on the kayak and back here, and I moved it to the front, and then I put this is actually bungee. It's got a couple little strap marks, but nothing bad. There was a small hole here that I repaired, closest orange I could find. See, there's one here too. Not really a hole, it's just where these corners don't have a whole lot of plastic in them, so it made them soft. And I guess it got set on these or something and kinked them a little bit. But I mean, if you got water coming from, like I said before, if you got water coming in from here, you got more problems than a little tiny hole. But let's see if I can flip it over without. I haven't done any repairs on the bottom yet, so I'm probably going to go over this, smooth this out. My repair is right here. I actually did it at night, so I'm actually going to go over it again right here real quick and add a little more orange plastic to it. Yeah, I hadn't really had a chance to look at it yet. Yeah, it's very minimal wear on it. Uh, this is all stuff I can take out with a heat gun. What I do is I'll heat it up till it gets, I'll clean it first, but I'll heat it up till it gets shiny, and then I'll go over it with a rubber roller. That's what I did all over the other side of it. Yeah, it just needs a little cleaning, and it's not really bad. You know, usually right here, if you press on it and it moves a little bit, that's because it's worn down. None of these are like that. This one was actually a gouge where he slid it onto something sharp. Another project I'm working on. Kokanee tandem feel-free kayak. Yeah, it'll be ready to go here in just a bit. Here's the patch. It was a little tiny poke hole, but I went ahead and I think the hole was like right here, but I patched it a little further out. And then what I do is I roll it to get it smooth. I'm gonna go over that again. It just started raining on me, so I had to stop. I guess I should have done a video of the bottom before I did any heating to it. It's got a bunch of little scuffs like here, all of this. So what I do is as I heat it, see the marks actually go away. I'm using 1,350 degree heat, so I've been doing this for a long time, so I know exactly how much to put and how long to put it. But, now these are some deep scuffs. I mean, it's not going to get them all out, but it's going to smooth them a bit. I mean, all these little scuffs, the more scuffs you have on your kayak, the more drag it's going to make when you're going down the river or across the water. This is a damp rag. I mean, I sprayed it 3 or 4 times with water. But I mean, you can see all these white marks. And even without touching it, I'll go this way so you can see what's happening. Kind of renews the whole yak. So I'll go over the whole thing. This whole thing right here, all this whole back end right here was all white, scraped. It looked like this. Well, actually this side looked like that side, so look at the difference right here. So this is how you renew the bottom of your kayak. Just be careful. Well, the bottom's done, most of it. I finished this part here. It's a little off colored, but I sealed it from the inside, then I sealed it from the outside. I went over all the scratches. It looks ugly, but it feels smooth. Still hot from where I heated it. My heat gun is still cooling off down there. I left this one little section to show you what all of these corners look like. That's what all the corners look like. And this is what it looks like after you hit it with a heat gun. And then go over it with this little rubber roller. But, yeah, looks, I mean, you can see where the scratches, pretty deep gouges here, but when you heat it, the little part that's gouged up actually sinks back in and fills it in. So I'll go over it with my my UV protectant spray. Yeah. Everywhere you expect to feel something rough, it's smooth.
But like I said, that one little section, that's the only thing I haven't done, just to show what it looked like. And the 2 hatches that were missing, the guy actually showed up at my house, brought them to me. So now I have a completed kayak. Complete kayak. Kokanee, lifetime Kokanee tandem kayak. It's got both seats, both hatches, and ready to go. And here you have the finished kayak, the Kokanee, the lifetime Kokanee. Here's the center seat here. So you take one of these backrests, set it there, and you can kayak it by yourself. Here's a one little repair I did up on the top. I got both hatch covers. The guy actually brought them, delivered them to my house. I made the ugly handle, but it's pretty strong and it works. The hatches are locking hatches. They both work great. It's a really nice, wide, stable kayak, or it looks stable to me anyway. Right here is the one repair I did. I actually patched it on the inside, and then I patched it on the outside. Replaced the bungees. The bungees are really nice. And there you have it. The lifetime Kokanee. Hey, thanks for watching. If you watch this far, like, subscribe, and send me $1.